Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Mona. This had been hard to make. Mm-hmm. Come on. Good girl. Good morning, JM fam. That's weird.
Or Coyote fam, James. Coyote.
Hey guys, welcome back to JM Coyote Run.
This is good.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to JM Coyote Run. We're glad you're here with us today. Today we're doing something a little different than normal. If y'all can see that we're not at home, we're at a different farm, not too far from our house. They offer obstacle courses for you and your horse to come over and play and just do all kinds of fun activities, things that are out of the normal for your horses and stuff. So we have brought Mona and Sport over, two of our main lesson horses, to let them experience the obstacle course, to see how they do. We want to be able to bring some of our students over here with our horses, but these guys have never been here. We've brought horses that we train, or our personal horses, or horses that we're selling, or the baby horses and stuff. We bring them over here to teach them confidence and get them exposed, desensitizing, but our lesson horses have never came. So now that we're going to be expanding our program and offering lessons over here, we needed to bring these guys over to make sure they were good, get them exposed to it, and just make sure it's all safe as possible for our students. So we're going to take you guys along, show you some of the obstacles. Such a cool place, and the people maintain it so well, and they have just such a good opportunity and so many different versatile obstacles to play on. You can play on the ground with your horses, or you can ride them through it. It's just neat. They also have trails here. They have an arena you can ride in. They just really offer a lot to the public, and we really appreciate them so much. Mona's a little nervous, but she's doing well. I walked her through a few of them to let her see them before we tacked up. She was nervous about a few, but she's handling it much better than I expected. She went over the big tire. She went over some stuff that was tall. I'm only going to ask her to do that kind of stuff once today, which she already did it. I don't want to overdo her hamstring, but she did it fine. So I'm just going to baby her as long as I can to make sure nothing else happens to them beautiful legs of hers. And then we have Sport, who's hanging out with Rissa, and he's just a trooper. He's the best teacher. He teaches all the young horses or the nervous horses and riders to be confident and good, because he just takes care of you. He's just great. And it's always good to have a good confident horse when you got a not so confident horse, because they can show the confident horse can show the scared horse that it's okay, and usually the other horse will just follow right behind once they see another one do it. So this is the entrance to one of the obstacle courses that they have that's shaded. The other obstacle course is out there. You walk up, you ring the bell. And we got water bottles to walk through. And then you got the funny noodles to walk through. Yes, a good girl. You got tarps to go over, bridges, different things to walk over, noodles hanging, tires. You got different places back there to walk through. Then you go through the woods out into the open. It's really just a playground for horses and their owners. But it's such great desensitizing and fun. It just added something out of your normal day that you would be working with your horse. It builds trust with your horse as well. Bless you. Watch her boot scoot and boogie straight through there. Not too bad. Good girl. Very good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. So these gates, you can practice open and closing gates. We open and close gates at home, so we're just kind of skip the gate. Good girl. And these, you have them walk through these as well. We walked them on the ground through these. They really have to watch where they place their feet. Some tight weaving, holy smokes. as a tarp to play with. You can throw it on your horse, which we did that already on the ground as well.
Yeah, the best part about this place is Mom.
What?
No spider webs
No spider webs.
at all.
We walk through the barrels. Mona's a little nervous with the white barrels, but she's handling it really well. Good girl. And then it comes to the outside obstacle course. And then this is a little thing you can walk inside, and then I think you grab the flags and you do something and then come back out. We don't do half of the stuff this obstacle course offers. We have our favorite obstacles we like to play with, and then we that's what we do. But this is the outdoor obstacle course. Huge tarps hanging. They got a big ditch over there. More noodles. They got a little water area. A moving bridge. Good girl. Lots of cool little stuff. Good boy.
She picked up her foot really high, like she didn't step over it.
Good girl. You're a good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, there's the big tarps hanging. You have a big log to step over. This is the big ditch. You go down and come back up. Good girl. Have tarps to walk over, more bridges, different games, so different things out here are actual games you can play. Like I said, we don't do half of what like the games are. And if you don't know how to play them, you pull them up on Facebook and they have, like they show you what to do. And they have directions and stuff. We have like the certain things we like to do when we come over here, and that's just what we do. Because most of the time we're working with horses that they're not really sure what's going on. Except for Mr. Sport. Gator's really good too. Legs does really well out here. Molly does really well out here. I love how they step. I love it. Good girl. I can feel her stepping all weird. Like she's trying to step over each noodle. It's the funniest thing. Here's the really big tire. Say cheese. Now the worst part. He even went, ugh. Last time we were here, she was on Wildy, and Wildy jumped up, jumped down. There was no stopping on it. This is the bridge that moves, which surprisingly, Mona did really well on this. I figured it would spook her. He's teeter-tottering. Good boy. He's ever so careful. She just This is the craziest little thing right here. Good girl. She's smelling everything in the air and very aware, but she's so much better than I was really thinking she was gonna be. I've only taken her off of the property one time since I've owned her, and we came out trail riding at a huge trail area that we have local to us as well, and I brought her there, and that's been a few years ago. She did really well. She does get nervous traveling, but she hasn't done it a whole lot. So good girl. We're in the circle. Look at that. That's kind of weird. All right, now we gotta turn tight and walk back out. Good girl. One-handed too. Very proud of her. She hears the horses. So this is a farm, so they board and they have horses here too. Good yawn. Good release. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Very good. And we're coming back out. So we're gonna go back through the shaded obstacles, head back to the trailer. They did really good. This is a really cool place to visit if you're ever in South Carolina. Look up Almost Heaven. This farm's a really cool place. They take a lot of pride in what they do out here. And it's just a neat experience for you and your horses. It's not an everyday occurrence. You come and play on scary objects with your horse to build trust and desensitize and just be a kid again. Good girl. Well, that was a lot of fun. Did you have a good time, Riss?
I did.
The horses did great. Mona's still a little nervous, but so good. Nothing crazy acting. They went through most of the obstacles. We're gonna head back to the trailer now, go have some lunch, and head back home. You ready?
Yes.
As he went slower as you did that instead of speeding up. Good girl. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us today, for being a part of our farm family. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, guys.